This is going to be a 3-minute meditation on dealing with anger and frustration. The first thing I'd like for you to do is think of a time recently, or if you're experiencing anger right now, think about how anger feels within you. And what I mean by that is examine the sensations in your body. Where do you feel anger? Is it a tightness in the jaw? A clenching of the fist? Do you feel it in your chest, in your breastbone, in your neck, in your shoulders? Do you grit your teeth? Notice and find where you physically feel anger in your body. And what this does, it allows you to recognize the signs of anger that you have, which will enable you to realize when you're angry in the future. Next, I'd like you to think about your thought patterns when you're angry. They tend to be hostile, violent. Do you tend to be angry at yourself, others, the world? Try to see how the emotional energy of anger shapes your thoughts. This is another gateway into realizing when we're angry. When we notice that we're having thought after thought that is hostile or violent towards ourselves and others, it's often a clue that anger is bubbling underneath the surface. Once we notice anger, the first thing we can do is label it by saying anger, anger, or frustration, or irritation. Whatever word seems to be the most accurate. This allows us to see that anger is not who we are, but simply an experience that we're going through and that all human beings and many animals go through as well. If we're the type of person that doesn't like anger, and most of us do not, we may try to deny or suppress our anger. So just letting ourselves feel when we are experiencing anger is the first key step. If we enjoy feeling angry, a righteous sort of anger that can be addictive, that can be empowering, I'd invite you to look closely and see, is there suffering? Is there any pain associated with your anger? Because I can't speak for you, but I enjoy feeling a righteous anger. However, at the same time, I recognize that there's a certain sort of pain that comes with that anger that I don't think is the best energy to have in my life. And so we can recognize when we get almost a sick sort of satisfaction out of being a victim. Finally, I'll give you a powerful meditative practice that can help to dispel our anger when we're feeling it. Repeat after me internally. I recognize anger as an experience and not as my identity. I recognize that anger is neither good nor bad, and that I should neither deny my anger or feed it. I recognize that if I simply become aware of my anger without judgment, it will eventually pass like any other experience on this planet. And finally, we can breathe in and feel the anger. And we can breathe out peace and let the anger go. Knowing that since we've already felt it, there's no reason that we have to hold on. Thank you.